We're going to review the basic operation of the model JB243 scale panel for the Taylor T100 filler. When we come up to the panel, if the power is off, we twist the E-stop button here, and that will power the unit up. And we see it comes up with a message, press F1 to start. What this is that if the start switch on the bag clamp is activated while it's off, it won't start filling. So here we press the F1 button, and then we see our weight display ready. It's reading kgs. Now if there's a buildup of product on the bag clamp, we press the 0 button here to 0 the display. And then to enter our scale set points, we hit the select button. So if we're going for a 25 kilo bag, the weight, the set weight would be approximately 24.7 depending on the product. And the operator can adjust this to fine tune their weight. So if they want to go up a bit, they can enter a new value like 24.75 and enters the new weight. And then they also have their dribble cutoff point. So when the weight in the bag reaches this point, it kicks down from fast to dribble. So we've got it set at 18 kilo here, which would be somewhere around there typically for a 25 kilo bag. Again, if they want to change that, let's say they have a little bit, say they need a little bit more slow fill time, 17 and enter, and that gives you a new value. Now if we press select again, this gets you into the password protected area. Normally this will be set up already. You know, when the filler is set up, and this won't have to be changed. We have the bag drop time after the fill cycle, how the period of time, the delay before the bag drops off the clamp, bounce timer here, and that's it. So typically those don't need to be adjusted. Now when the operator, now to get in and change the set points, we press this, and then at any time to get out back to the main screen, scale select. Okay. Now the units, we can change from pounds to kilos with the units button here. The print button is not used, and the tear button is not used. Now the target button here is the same as the emergency stop, which was actually, we've renamed it emergency drop. So that was a small switch in the center of the panel. So at any time, if they want to shut off the fill cycle and release the bag off the clamp, you can hit the target or the emergency drop button right here. Okay, and that will do the same as the old emergency stop button. The emergency stop is actually the power off button here on this panel. The ID button is used to hold the bag on the clamp at the end of the filling cycle. So that was the old hold button. And right down here we have some details on how to operate the unit. And we see the note here. Press ID to hold the bag on the clamp to view the weight at the end of the filling cycle. So this just outlines the basic operating functions of the panel. So what happens when they put the bag on the clamp? It will the display will read fast while it's fast filling, and then when we come up to 17 kilos, it will drop to slow. Okay, and then good means good fill cycle, meaning there's enough slow fill time. And then when it reaches its target weight, then it will release the bag, and so ready. So now it's dropped the bag, and then of course the weight would drop back down and we'd be ready for another cycle.